Rebirth knife's functions and features. The Rebirth knife sends out electrical impulses through the generator, which passes through the transducer and drives the knife to vibrate in the longitudinal direction, thus realizing the effect of cutting the tissues and coagulating the blood vessels. The generator has a built-in, self-developed tissue adaptive algorithm, which can automatically adjust the frequency 100,000 times per second during the working process to ensure the best cutting and coagulation effect. And at the same time, it has the advantage of low thermal damage, with the range of lateral thermal damage of less than 1.5 millimeters, which reduces the pain of the animal's post-operative recovery. Moreover, the Rebirth knife does not have any electric current to pass through the body of the animal when it works, and there is no need for the animal to shave and connect to the negative plate. No smoke is produced during surgery. With the Rebirth knife, only a small amount of water mist is produced, which not only ensures a clear view of the doctor's field of vision, but also produces no harmful particles during operation, which is doctor-friendly. The Rebirth knife is equipped with two major surgical instruments, the ultrasonic scalpel and the Rebirth knife cutter head. The ultrasonic scalpel is divided into three sizes: 14 centimeters, 23 centimeters, and 36 cm. And the cutter head is divided into three models: annular, spherical, and knife-shaped. Both of them have their own adapted transducer and generator connection port, not only to let the doctor switch freely during the operation, but also to avoid accidental contact or triggering to cause injury. The ultrasonic scalpel contains three triggers, such as the max button, min button, and ADV button. The max button corresponds to level 5, mainly used for rapid cutting of tissues containing small amounts of capillaries and cutting of vessels after completion of coagulation. The min button corresponds to level 1 to 4, mainly used for coagulation of blood vessels of 5 millimeters and below and cutting of capillary-rich tissue. The min button is adjusted on the screen. The lower the setting, the slower the speed, and the better the coagulation effect. The corresponding mode when the ADV key activated is the advanced coagulation and cutting mode, which is unique to Renovit. It is mainly used for safer and more thorough coagulation of blood vessels of 5 millimeters and below, which are rich in blood supply and complicated, with higher safety margin of vessel burst pressure, providing doctors with more robust surgical solutions. Our ultrasonic scalpel is equipped with a 360 dial, which allows the doctor to adjust the angle of the jaws of the scalpel, improving the efficiency and comfort of the doctor's operation. The diameter of the blade is only 5.5 millimeters, and according to the doctor's clinical needs, to provide three kinds of length to meet the open surgery, lumpectomy, and different types of surgery. The blade is made of titanium alloy, imported from the USA, which makes the resonance frequency more stable, and the surface is treated with matte finish, which reduces the reflective effect and the corrosion of body fluids in the lumpectomy, and has a longer service life. The jaws adopts curved design, which has a small covering range and guarantees that the doctor obtains the best surgical field of view. The tissue pads in the jaws are made of imported PTFE material, which is more resistant to high temperature and greatly improves the safety of surgery. The serration pitch of the tissue pads is less than 0.5 millimeters, which provides greater gripping force during the clamping process and avoids the tissue slipping off during the process. The working end of the jaws adopts multifunctional design, which makes the surgical application scenarios more extensive. The working end of the jaws is divided into working surface, blunt end, sharp surface, convex surface, concave surface. The working surface is mainly used for gripping, cutting, and coagulation. Blunt end is mainly used for drilling and spot coagulation. The sharp surface is mainly used for cutting. Convex surface is mainly used for surface coagulation. Concave surface is mainly used for tissue dissection. Knife-shaped Rebirth knife is divided into a blade and a back. The thinner side is the blade, and the thicker side is the back. Knife-shaped Rebirth knife is mainly used for cutting surgery. Through the foot pedal to stimulate, it can realize the role of coagulation while cutting during the operation, because it works by ultrasonic. Mechanical energy as the source. It does not produce a lot of smoke during the cutting process, and the thermal damage to animal tissues is very small. The doctor can adjust level in the operation according to the situation of the tissue. For the less capillary muscle tissue, fat tissue can use level for rapid cutting. For capillary, rich or high coagulation requirements of the tissue, the doctor can adjust the screen to reduce the level. The lower the level, the better the coagulation effect, the slower the cutting speed. Annular rebirth knife is mainly used for the cleaning of the lesion tissue. The doctor can adjust level in the operation according to the situation of the tissue. For the less capillary muscle tissue, fat tissue can use level for rapid cleaning. For capillary, rich or high coagulation requirements of the tissue, the doctor can adjust the screen to reduce the level. The lower the level, the better the coagulation effect, the slower the cleaning speed. Spherical rebirth knife is mainly used for spot coagulation and surface coagulation of bleeding tissue. For spot coagulation, the blade is placed close to the tissue and held still. For small-scale coagulation, for large-scale surface coagulation, the blade is moved slowly against the tissue to form a coagulation surface. For larger areas of tissue with less bleeding, the doctor can use level for rapid coagulation. And for larger amounts of bleeding, the doctor can lower the level through the screen. For complete coagulation, from the location of coagulation, you can see that no matter what level is used, there is no thermal damage at the coagulation site, and the tissue does not adhere to the spherical rebirth knife. The compact size of the generator of the rebirth knife, weighing only to 0.85 kilogram, greatly reduces the occupancy of the operational space. Doctors can freely set the screen, brightness, and working beeps according to the operating environment. The generator comes with Type-C interface. You can enjoy free lifetime system optimization and remote upgrade iteration to protect the product, technology, and functionality of advanced. This is the introduction of the function and features of Renovit's rebirth knife. Thank you for watching.